What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news from yesterday. And if you have a second, hit the pause button and give this video a thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. And this video, I would have to say, has a lot of information in it. This is easily the best news video of the week. So I'm not going to drag the intro on for too long. What I'm going to say is the highlights, and that is a first look at the Air Jordan 6 Gatorade. We also have a look at the KAWS Air Jordan 4 Friends and Family, so they're not releasing, and that is done in black. We also have one Air Jordan 11 Low that is dropping in 2018, and we have 3 Air Jordan 1 Retro High OGs dropping in 2018, as well as 3 dropping in 2017. Now, before I go into this, I'm going to give you guys a heads up. The images in the thumbnail are a Photoshop, and we don't have images of the 2017 Air Jordan 1. We don't have images of the Air Jordan 11 Low or the 2018 Air Jordan 1. However, we do have information. But without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the news. Titolo has another collaboration. This time they're connecting with New Balance to bring out the New Balance 247, known as Deep Into the Blue. So the inspiration is summer or by the beach or ocean, and as you can see, suede is used on the panels and the toe, neoprene lands on the base, and the blue uppers represents the ocean, while the pink terry cloth used on the end branding represents beach towels. Finishing the look is a white midsole and a gum outsole. So if you're interested in purchasing, they're releasing exclusively at Titolo on June 24th. In this video, we'll have a few collaborations, but up next, we have the No Vacancy in Converse 1-Star. So if you haven't heard of No Vacancy in, I haven't heard of them until this article, but they are known for throwing parties as well as art exhibits and pop-up shops. The Converse 1-Star by No Vacancy in features suede across the uppers, which has a tan hue to it. On the heel, we have inner and outer written, while Art Dad LLC lands on the insole and Space is written on the outsole. We don't have a release date, but expected to drop sometime during fall 2017. Under Armour unveiled the Curry 4 Away, which is also being called Black Ice, and they didn't give any information once again. But we do have the images, which features black across the uppers and is constructed with synthetic nubuck, white on the midsole, gold on the SC branding, and a translucent outsole. Like I mentioned, no release date or retail price, however the model is expected to debut during October. Jerry Lorenzo unveiled another collaboration with Vans, and it is the slip-on with a unique twist. In addition, he also hinted that they're going to drop during Christmas of 2017. So not necessarily on Christmas Day, but around that time. Now I believe there's a total of 7 different collaborations with Fear of God and Vans, but up front we have the slip-on, which features red on the base, and we have black on the panels as well as the midfoot strap, along with fog branding. I expect that Jerry Lorenzo will continue to showcase the upcoming collection via his Instagram, and in that case, I'll make sure to share it with you guys. Originally expected to drop on July 1st, the date is now June 28th, and this was confirmed by finishline.com. The retail price is $200. Now, these are nice. I do like them a lot. I'm probably going to try to go after them. However, expect this to sell out fast, and if you're interested in them, I do hope you get your hands on them. In 2018, the adidas NMD will have a new theme, but still not sure if the old themes like the R1 and R2 will still be available. More than likely that will be the case. This model, which is being called the STLT, which is unknown what it stands for, will probably run alongside those 2 other pairs, as well as the many other variations of the NMD. We have a preview of 5 upcoming colorways, and those feature black, which kind of has like a multicolor hue to it. We also have one in white, which almost mimics a zebra theme. We have red, and we have blue, and we have green. So the models, the color blocking are pretty straightforward, but what you're going to notice about the shoe, it features a knitted upper, and they have removed the 3 stripes branding, which would be located on the panels. You're also going to notice that there's a bunch of lines through them. I'm not sure what that indicates. Maybe that ties into the name of the shoe. No retail price, but expected to drop during spring or summer of 2018. So we got a bit of time before that happens. More than likely, we'll see the rollout probably happen around February, something like that. It seems like a lot of people are not feeling the new Flyknit racer, which is known as the Nike Air Zoom Mariah Flyknit racer. One of the first colorways to debut is being called Knicks because it features a clean white, orange, and blue color theme. I guess you can call them Mets as well, but as you can see, Flyknit is used. We have orange on the Nike swoosh, blue covers the tongue, and orange is used once again just above the midsole, white on the midsole, and black on the outsole. So as for a release date, they're expected to drop at select Nike sportswear retailers in the UK, and that will take place on June 22nd. We don't have a retail price, and we don't know when they're going to drop in the States, but I expect it to take place somewhere around that time, maybe a little bit later. More than likely it would be later or the same day. We still are awaiting this big announcement between OffWhite, Nike, and Jordan Brand on their new collection, which is being called 10X. However, the leaks continue, and now we have a look at the OffWhite Nike Air Force 1 Low. Before Game 3 of the NBA Finals, LeBron James and Kevin Durant were wearing this shoe, but I thought it was going to be the black pair, but apparently not. It's going to be white, and as you can see, leather is used across the upper, once again using the unfinished look, and on the swoosh we have some stitching as well as it being done in silver. Stating the obvious, we have shoelaces on the laces, and we have the large Air in black on the midsole. The last touch is the Nike branding done in red on the tongue, which veers off to the side. As you probably guessed, we don't have a release date or a retail price. I'm sure we'll hear the announcement this month. At least I hope so. The Air Jordan 31 Low releases continue, and I believe this is one of the better colorways we've seen. So they're being called Chicago Bulls, and that's because they feature a white, university red, black, and pure platinum color scheme. White is used across the uppers, which is constructed with flyweave, and as we get towards the heel, they feature a synthetic leather. Red lands on the Jumpman branding, as well as the bottom flywire cable, and then we have black just above the midsole, and we have it on the liner. Completing the look is white on the midsole and outsole. If you're interested in purchasing, June 30th is the date, and retail price is $160. Although these are dope, in my opinion, they are outlet bound. That's probably when I'll pick them up, depending on how low they go. We have a new image of all three PSNY Air Jordan 12 collaborations, which are done in wheat, olive, and Bordeaux. Keeping things just like the first release, they feature a premium nubuck across the uppers. We have PSNY branding on the tongue as well as the insole, and a special hang tag that features public school. There's another pair which is done in navy that's rumored to release, but that pair could also be a friends and family exclusive, or they could release down the road. I wish I had a release date to share with you guys other than they're expected to drop during summer, but retail price will be $300. On a side note, they're expected to be a regional release, so that could either mean select areas will get them or even select states. I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm sure we'll hear something very soon. There's a rumor that 4 different variations of the COS Air Jordan 4 collaboration was created. Now recently a black pair did leak, but there was some speculation that it could be fake. But who knows? This pair is not fake because they were seen on the feet of Jordan Brand VP of Design, David Creech. Now this is also being said that they are a friends and family exclusive, so if you think these are going to release, it's not going to happen anytime soon. But they do look just like the retail pair, except for being black. Once again, we have black premium suede across the uppers with subtle stitching that forms the infamous COS hands. On the heel, we have the double X in Air, and the outsole does glow in the dark. So, since we don't have any release details because they're not expected to release, what are your thoughts on these? Should these have dropped or the gray pair? Leave it in the comments below. I was the first to let you guys know that Jordan Brand would be releasing the Air Jordan 6 Gatorade, and today we have our first look. Well, actually it leaked last night. From these preview images, you can see that they feature predominant green. We have orange accents which lands on the heel, part of the midsole, as well as the lace lock. Summit white is then used on the outsole along with translucent hits. It's really hard to tell what material they used here. It appears it could be a mixture of leather and we have some nubuck, but probably when more images do leak, we'll be able to tell. I also shared the release date sometime back, but if you missed out on that video, October 21st is the date for now. It could be pushed forward or back, and retail price will be $190. I kind of like these, I'm not gonna lie. They remind me a lot of the Macklemore PE, but it's been rumored for close to 10 years now that a Gatorade Air Jordan 6 would release, and it actually was in the works of happening, but they scrapped it for unknown reasons. First up, I'd like to give a big shout out to Soul Heat on Feet. He provided all this information from here forth in this video. If you're not following him on Twitter, give him a follow, and if you're not following Sneaker Files on Twitter, do that as well. We have some releases for 2017 and 2018 of the Air Jordan 1, and we have one release of the Air Jordan 11 Low. Now going forward, we don't have any images. The image used in the thumbnail is obviously a Photoshop, and everything in this video from here forth is a Photoshop as well. So since we only have the one Air Jordan 11, I say we start off with that first, but it's going to feature a white, emerald, rise, and black color theme, and they're expected to drop during April of 2018. so I expect this pair to have a white base, emerald rise accents, and some black as well. Now let's move to the Air Jordan 1s. These next 3 for 2017 are being labeled the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG NRG. So NRG, which in most cases stands for Energy, usually means that it's going to be a limited release, but that isn't confirmed. Jordan Brand could be doing something totally different, but they will feature the Nike Air branding. We know that much because of the High OG in the name. Also, it appears that all 3 will drop during November, but first up we have white, rust pink, and black. Next up we have white, igloo, and black, and last but not least is black, metallic gold, black. Now, a lot of people believe this is going to be the black and metallic gold pair that dropped back in 2017 with patent leather. However, I've heard that it's not going to be it. It's going to be some changes to it, but we'll have to wait as we get closer to the release date. Now, these next 3 are for 2018. So first up, we have Summit White, black, and yellow Ortre. I believe that's how you say it, but that's going to drop sometime in 2018. I don't know when, and retail price will be $160. The next 2 are going to drop in April. But we have Summit White, black, and blue moon. So expect a white base, black accents, and blue moon, which was seen on the Air Jordan 11 Low that recently released, will be on it as well. Last but not least, and like I mentioned, will drop in April, also features Summit White, black, and clay green. Both of those will retail for $160. Onto the pair we're speaking of, they should also feature a white base, black accents, and clay green. So those 2 actually seem like they're going to be some sort of a pack. I'm not 100% sure on that, but the color thing does match up with the exception of the last shade. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. From this video, there's quite a bit more that I actually really like. I do like the OffWhite Air Force 1 collaboration. I think that looks dope. The Ultra Boost 3.0 multicolor, I really just want to get those just as a gym shoe. I wish that they did release the Cause Air Jordan 4 in black. I think those look really dope. The gray and hand, they look really nice too, so it's really hard for me to say which one I would like better. I just hope that maybe one day they do release the black version. All 3 PSNY Air Jordan 12 releases, I want to get them, but at $300 a pop and then not being able to because they're going to be some sort of regional release, then you're going to have to pay resale price, which will be in the thousands. Yeah, I'm good. The Air Jordan 6 Gatorade, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get those. They do look nice, and for some reason, I do like them. I don't know what it is. Usually, that color combination wouldn't be my style, but they actually look decent. Now, obviously, I don't know if I'm going to purchase any of the Air Jordan 1 releases for 2017 and 2018 that we shared, or the Air Jordan 11 Low, but I can say it seems interesting, and some of them do seem promising. But leave a comment below and let me know what you liked from this video or what you disliked. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.